How y'all doing this evening? Okay, we have a problem already. I say beautiful people in the building, right? Beautiful. So that means that some of y'all got insecurity issues that y'all need to deal with. But I'm too cute to do my poem. Beautiful people in the building, how y'all doing this evening? Okay, I'm gonna do these. I'm gonna do this. One, I'm trying to remember something. Bear with me. She's beautiful. Excuse me. Beware of the weight of your words. Their spirits linger longer than you'd like to believe. See, she's beautiful. But no one ever called her that. Strong from lifting the weight of her mother's impatience since age 6, all she's ever been was bad. Since your little badass down. And this little girl bad as shit, so of course you know as time goes on, the badder she gets. She's been badgered with badness, now her essence is bad, so don't bother to ask her how she feels. It's all bad, but she's beautiful. I'm talking a beauty unheard of, but her beautiful was never heard of, so her beautiful was never heard from again. Its subtle extravagance never stood a chance competing against the popularity of bad. So bad it is. 18 now and she's the baddest bitch. Lost all feeling, so now her attitude is bad as a bitch. Runs with a badass team full of badass chicks. Let these bastards bask in her badness a bit. But I think Jam Master Jay would roll over in his grave if they knew how poorly they portrayed his catchphrase. That don't mean bad meaning bad. That's bad meaning good. Problem is, as far as she knows, she's never been good at anything in her life. She's been burdened with the encouragement of a badass life, just badass days and badass nights. Mom called her bad all her life, and her dad never stopped by to tell her little badass hi. Carrying too much baggage to bag a good man, so she's used to them bad boys. They beat her ass bad, treat her ass bad, then drop 5 stacks on a badass bag, and it ain't that bad. Wish you would have traded her Trina for Badu. She'd know something about them bags. Hey. That bag is too heavy when you're meant to be beautiful. Beware of the weight of your words. Their spirits linger longer than you'd like to believe. So when you call her bad since age 6, never wonder why her mindset could never switch. And you're molding a sorry ass dad every time you remind him you just like your sorry ass dad. Every word of discouragement or resentment is attaching its spirit to the ankles of our victims. Remix slave sense of lost hope because they can't uphold what they never got to know. Won't prevail since sense of self has been derailed. I see Willie Lynch taught y'all as well. Hitler's job just resurrected and evolved. These constant revolutions hold no resolutions. I'm writing this from the hope of our future to their protectors. After watching one more POW get added to the generations we've been losing, and she was supposed to be beautiful. But the eyes of the beholder never told her. The actions in your words never showed her. She looked over and over, but due to a misguided focus, she never found her beautiful. But she's worn the worlds of this way. She's worn the ways of this ignorant world in her skin like crucifixion nails. And I swear I just heard somebody yell, that girl bad. And thought, damn, I wonder if they ever noticed how good good is when you're meant to be better. But hey, I guess it's all good. I'm gonna do this one just for the. I'm gonna do this one. I'm kind of hyped right now.
Okay. All right. You good, bro?
We used to be worth remembering. I said we used to be worth remembering. Our backgrounds laid groundwork for the future with the skin of our backs, and we proudly shed that to pave a way. Set trails with our blood-stained existence, and we proudly bled that, knowing our next generations could generate greatness when flowing with faith against the barrier of our tribulations. We bombarded our own access to all aspects and excelled far beyond our predetermined demons. We used to be worth remembering. We took a cold midnight train to Georgia, floating on a Nat King riff, carried by an Armstrong note. We used to be music. We traveled the trails of Golby on the backs of red, green, and black panthers and sat in front with Rosa right next to Huey's rights. We were Goins, dirty, Hughes, beautiful, with a caged bird song strength, hitting notes off key about how the revolution will not give your mouth sex appeal. And it will not get rid of the nubs. No, it will not make you look 5 pounds thinner. We used to not be reruns. We used to be live. We used to be poetry. See, we used to be the revolution, but now I'm scared for my son's future past. I say I'm scared for my son's future past. Scared that he will be exposed to the primitive nature of our now when he looks towards the stars as our ancestors did to find their first taste of freedom. I fear that there will be far too few torches carried the light the way towards the victories we died for. See, these are the times. New age slave names cloaked in the deception of popularity plagued our generation with their unknown spirits. You see, nigger is now my nigga. Coon is goon. Complacent is gangster. Female nigger babies turn busted babies, and baddest bitches switch from master's mistress. I'm scared that my sons will be exposed to the get money era, where it's money over everything, even themselves. They will feel compelled to let loose of themselves for the sake of sales, and it's sad because the strength in our history is missing. And most of our kids are being raised by music, so I'm scared for my sons when I wonder what will theirs be. Think about it. Our Beyonce will be their Aretha Franklin. Gucci will be their Luther. Pretty Ricky, their Temptations. All breaking and pop locking and be jigging and jerking. We used to love and take it easy, now we resolved to be hard. So we got Lil Wayne as our Jesus and Jay-Z as our God, and it's sad. Because if it was up to the ways of the world today, I don't believe us poets will be able to grace stages. No Gil Scott-Heron or Langston Hughes or Sonia Sanchez to stand up against the grain is sad. Because the revolution will now be televised, featuring performances by the Illuminati. And the spokesperson for success will be Diddy Dirty Fucking Money. And the essence of being your own man will be displayed in the presence of William Leonard Roberts wanting to be Big Meech or tattooing Rick Ross on his fucking hands. They were no sponsor before they ever hear Phenomenal Woman, and Maya Angelou books will be replaced by Zane's. And it's sad, because we used to be worth remembering. Existence upheld with resilience and strength. We moved the mountains of oppression with blood and sweat, watering our mustard seeds of faith. But how quickly we forget that we used to be worth remembering. And it's like, who the fuck are we now?
Word.